Hi, my name is Xin Li, and my research focuses on the Wi-Fi-based human-in-the-loop machine learning for intrusion detection in UAS. The problem statement, the first is for UAS. UAS, also known as drones, and manned aerial system networking architecture, shown in this figure. Like in Figure A, is a very small scale UAS, and B and C is a larger scale UAS. In the small scale UAS, each UAV communicate with ground control station strictly, and in the figure B and C, there are some cluster hand. The cluster hand can communicate with their group members, and the cluster hand can communicate with ground control station. And in figure C, the cluster hand can communicate with each other, and in this cluster hand group, there is one cluster hand can communicate with the ground control station. So the UAV is the primary airborne element in a UAS, responsible for carrying out specific missions such as surveillance, mapping, or payload delivery. The ground control station is the ground-based element that serves as primary command and control center for the UAV. The communication link from the backbone of the UAS network enabling data exchange between the UAS and the ground control station. In this figure, it shows the potential threat in the UAS system. The attack can from ground control station or can from the UAV system. And the potential attack include the eavesdropping, jamming, spoofing, and denial of service attacks. So in our experimental data set, so complete network configuration include a complete network topology, include modern firewall, switches, routers, and the presence of a variety of operating systems such as Windows, Upton, and Mac OS. And in this work, we implemented attacks include brute force FTP, brute force SSN, DOS, heart bleeding, web attack, infiltration, botnet, and the DDoS attack. So the IDS is very important for the UAS system. IDS is the system which monitoring the traffic in the network. This will generate alerts for any of suspicious activity when discovered in the network. And the robust IDS is crucial for protecting UAS against unauthorized access and malicious activities. Here's the related work. Various methods have been employed in the development of IDS, including signature-based, anomaly-based, and hybrid technologies. And also machine learning method also used in the IDS. Now it's a very popular topic. And UAVs have become increasingly popular. Ensuring the security of these networks is a crucial challenge. And several studies have explored the use of machine learning technology for intrusion detection in various domains. Human-in-the-loop is an approach that incorporates humans' experience and interaction into the decision-making process of an autonomous system. Propose a framework that integrates active learning and support virtual machines for network intrusion detection. Here is my method. In this picture, it shows my whole framework. There are three main components in my framework. one is data pre-processing phase, machine learning phase, and human in the loop annotation phase. So the first one is UAS, data pre-processing phase. So human specialists enable the part of the data, and we divide the data into training part and testing part. And for the machine learning phase, we compare the performance of various classifiers such as SVM, KNN, random forest neural networks, and for the human in the loop annotation phase, so we use uncertainty sampling as the current strategy to pick the most uncertain samples from the enabled data, and to request Oracle to label this uncertain sample. So you can see from this picture, in the machine learning phase, the data was divided into training phase and testing phase. So finally, the machine learning algorithm will decide, will do the prediction on the data side to the action, the behavior of these samples is good or is malicious. So, and we use uncertainty sampling as the current strategy to in each circle we will choose one most uncertain sample, and we will request the human specialist to label this uncertain sample, and after the human label this uncertain sample, we will put this data into the machine learning circle. And for the model tuning and validation, so to ensure the robustness of the model, we use the k-fold cross-validation method to validate our model. Here is my experimental design. So first, we will collect some enabled data set, and the human specialists and the human experts are responsible for annotating 1 in 10,000 samples, providing enabled data for the machine learning models to train on. And the model selects a new example from the enabled subset and submits it to the Oracle for labeling. The system proceeds to train the model with the newly labeled data, and this process continues until the desired performance is achieved or predefined stopping precision is met. So in our model, the stop condition is the 100 Curry circles. So here is my invalidation performance matrix. In this part, we use mean accuracy, mean perception, mean recall, and mean F1 score, and mean ROC AUC to evaluate our model. Because we use the k-fold cross validation for each performance matrix index, we calculate the mean value of it. So the accuracy is the permission of correctly classified instance out of the total instance, and and TPTN means choose positive, choose negative, and FPFN means false positive, false negative. And here are the explanation of the accuracy, recall, perception, F1 score, and ROC. So here is my result. From this table, you can see I compared the machine learning based learning method with the human in the loop machine learning method. You can see in the table of the performance matrix index have increased the of the by using our framework of the machine learning methods, the accuracy can achieve more than 99%. And from this bar chart, we can also see that by using our framework, the accuracy and ROCE-UC score are all increased. And the conclusion, the first is to improve the performance of our human-in-the-loop model can be attributed to the integration of human experts and the efficiency utilization of label data through active learning. The second is improvement of accuracy, precision, recall, and adaptability to new threats in the US domain. The third is the human-in-the-loop component allowed domain experts to interactively refine and validate the machine learning models, ensuring the system's adaptability and robustness in the face of evolving US security landscapes. So for my future work, the first is I want to implement my system to the real US system, and I hope in the future I can the different types of intrusion can be distinguished. And the second is I want to replace the human annotations with AI and use algorithms to realize the automatic operation. The third idea is I want to use the GANs method to generate UAV network traffic in the real time and use the automatic algorithm to perform intrusion detection. Here is my publication plan. So I want to submit my paper to the GlobalCon 2023. The location is in Malaysia, and the submission deadline is May 6th on this Sunday. The conference date is on December 4th to December 8th, 2023. Here's my self-evaluation. The class takes away. I learned a lot from this class, the way of being how to being a good researcher in computer science, and how to do the academic writing, and how to check the proceedings and upcoming conference, and how to check the conference ranking, and how to learn from the other papers. And the achievement is for this semester, I finished my project, and I finished my paper writing, and I also learned how to do academic research in computer science, and also how to keep the critical thinking in others' papers, and how to learn from others' papers. The improvement for me is I improved on my academic writing and research thinking in computer science. The suggestions from my side is I wish we can invite the field experts as a guest speaker to share the research in our class. That's all. Thank you.